5 days, 40 speaker, and almost 80 sessions. It is amazing what David and his team has achieved to make this event happen. It's a real big thanks to you to put all this effort in it. We can all just imagine on what it means to put a live event of that size into an online event. But to be honest, I would love to be in Austin, Texas. It's nice here in Germany, it's a blue sky, but I assume it's a lot nicer over there. As founder of CIUp, it's a big pleasure for us, and for me, to use the CreativePro Week and Click as the first event to really introduce our CIUp connector for Adobe and for Microsoft to real critical and expertise audience. So I'm really excited about all of your feedback. What is the CIUp connector? The CIUp connector is the smartest way to get your asset. It's one plugin that works in all the programs you really like. It works in your Microsoft programs, Excel, Word, PowerPoint. And sure, it works in all the Adobe products. That's why we're here. InDesign, Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and InCopy. It's a product that connects you to already a lot of the relevant DAM, MAM, and PIM systems, and it already connects you to the leading cloud storage providers. Dropbox, Google Drive, Google Photos, wherever you love to have your assets, we can connect to it. It's drag and drop not just for an asset, it's drag and drop also for your metadata, meaning it's very easy and fast to create your content. It's a relinking functionality that works across all the product and not just in InDesign. It's a similarity search that works in Adobe Stock, in Getty Images, or in all the products for stock media which we will connect in the future. It's a product without a delay of updates. So as soon there is a new version from Adobe or from Microsoft, you can bet our product will be available right away. We don't end there. We have put all our effort in it to make it available in more systems, and we work hard every day to deliver more connections and adapters. As of today, we already have 20 connections and adapters to the systems, and we assume to have more than 40 by the end of the year. So, enough on the talk. Let me walk over to my demo station and show you the CIUp connector live. Come on. So let me show you a little bit live on what the CIUp panel can bring to you. First of all, that's the panel. You just get it in the Adobe Store. Just download it via the Creative Cloud installer. That's all you have to do. You find it under Windows extensions as all the other plugins. So one of the unique things here is it's one plugin, and with the one plugin you can connect to whatever system you actually want. In a moment I've connected to my Dropboxes, to a Pixelbox system, and let us connect also to an Adobe Stock. We try to have every relevant system in here, not just asset management systems, but also all the relevant cloud storage systems, and we're working on workflow integrations there too. So that will be enhanced quite soon. As already said, we try to have about 40 different systems at the end of the year here. If you're missing something in your quick list, just click on More, and you see that's all in there already, or that's coming. Let's connect to the Adobe Stock system. You just click on the Adobe Stock symbol. You come to the Adobe login page. So you log into your Adobe system using your standard Adobe ID. And if you're accepted, you get a successful screen here, and the new connection is established. Nothing else to do. If you have activated these connections, then you can just navigate through it. There are a couple of ways to navigate through your content. You can click in the folders. You can have a full text search. We even save all the previous searches here. And I now go into my Dropbox and navigate through my folders. Let me go to my pictures with metadata. And what you can do is you see all the results, you get them as a light table view.
You get them as a list view. You obviously can sort that list by clicking on the list headers. You can easily configure your list content. All of that content will then be clickable and sortable. So it's very easy for you to use that system. And we even have different sizes for your previews. So it's very comfortable to navigate through your content. Whenever you have selected an asset, you get all the metadata of that asset. You either get them by the API of the connected system, or we read the metadata from the file itself. And one neat thing within, especially in the Dropbox, see, you click on all your InDesign files in the Dropbox, and you even get a preview from us. So we try to always give you these previews. Even if the systems can't do that, we can do it. Let me go back to my pictures, again to my metadata assets, and you just drag and drop that asset into your design. You place it, and you work with it as you know it. Let me place another one. Let me use this one here. Tack, and just double click on that image. You see all the metadata, and you even can drag and drop the metadata into your layout. I think that's a pretty cool feature. And as I already mentioned, that plugin is not just available in InDesign. It's in InDesign, in Photoshop, in Illustrator. Let me switch to Illustrator. Here's that image. I've done some changes to it. So let me just upload that image back into my Dropbox. This is now a new version. Click on that. It now uploads the new version into my Dropbox. And let me switch back to my InDesign, and let me show you our very powerful linking and relinking function. So what you see immediately in our panel here is that this image, which has been used in my InDesign document, is available in the Dropbox in 3 different versions. There is the remote ID, the so-called URL link. There is my local link. As you know, the file has to be local. And you get a lot of additional information. And now I say, okay, I would like to use this new version. I just click my relink button here, and I immediately get the new version into my layout. Click, there it is. And that is not just working on new versions. You also can switch if your connected system delivers that from high res to low res, and you don't need to do that on a file by file base. You can just do that linking function for all the images in your asset, and the search for the linking and relinking works across all of your active connections. That's really handy. That would take another 25 minutes to explain you all the capabilities. Plus, that functionality is not just working in InDesign, it's also working across all the platforms. So you have that in InDesign, in Photoshop, in Illustrator. And it's actually a very neat functionality if you're using that in Adobe Premiere. If you have newer snippets within the video, you just switch them. So this is a very quick overview. Let me mention, if we would now update that that InDesign file back into my Dropbox, it also gives you the ability to automatically create a PDF version of that, and you can, with one click, just upload an InDesign package completely to your Dropbox or to whatever connected system. One thing you remember, we have added the Adobe Stock system. So one feature which gets very, very good feedback from you as users. So wherever you have an image in your active design document or in that result list, just click on it, and as soon as you have selected that, let me find a way on how to select that image. You can just go to our extended search and search for similar image of the selected one in Adobe Stock, in Getty Images, in iStock, in whatever connected system. You get these neat functionality also across platforms. And as we're here, and there are also people in the room who might be interested in using a similar functionality in the Microsoft products, just open your PowerPoint, go to Insert, Add-ins, CIAP. You immediately have that functionality in your PowerPoint, your Office, your Excel. With all of the same functionalities, you get complete access to your different connected systems. You can connect to the same systems. There is no limitation in it. Go to your demo cases, open your templates, go to your PowerPoint area, or whoever your system is structured. You get all the previews, drag and drop, and that will immediately open, and you can do everything the same as I showed you in InDesign. So I hope that gave you a short and quick overview of what are the capabilities, or actually some of the capabilities of the CIAP plugin. I think there are some questions already. Let us just take them.
I have a question regarding updates. I know that existing Adobe plugins have trouble sometimes keeping up with new Adobe releases. Is there any way, how do you handle that?
So actually, updates is a very critical point, you're right. There is no problem at all, because the way we have developed that plugin and how it works, if there is a new version from Adobe, it will just work. There is never anything you need to wait for. There is no compilation. There is no additional rollout. So that's all history. If you're using the CIAP plugin, there will be no problem at all. There's also no cross-platform issues. The plugin works in Windows and the plugin works in macOS the same way as it does in all the different programs. So consider it history.
I have a question regarding corporate features. If I'm a corporate enterprise and I would like to manage the plugin and roll it out to my entire user base, is there any way to control the connections that I want to give my users access to?
Yes, there are actually a couple of very cool enterprise features. First of all, the whole user management is done in an Okta system. So all the Okta features are available, meaning we're using OpenOut 2 in the moment, but there could be a SAML integration, there could be an Active Directory, there could be a Microsoft directory, there can be any kind of enterprise-grade authorization and user management implementation the corporates want. It's actually built that a company with 20,000 Microsoft seats can easily handle the integration of the plugin. That's the first one. And the second one of the strengths of the CIAP system is that you have the ability to use these variety of connections. For corporate, that might be not so useful. So there is a complete black and white listing implemented, so corporate can exactly decide on what connections are available and what are not. We have put a lot of effort in make that plugin easily to handle in larger organizations.
So, what do you think? We have put 2 years of effort into what you see today, and that's just the beginning. We really have the goal to make it as easy for you as possible. We want that you have all your assets where you need them. You should not leave the program. You should not download stuff. You should have everything available where you really need it. I hope you like it. It's actually all our effort we put into that CIAP connector to make your life easier. That's really our biggest goal. We want to understand what you want to have in your products. We want to know to what systems you want us to additionally connect. And in the next step, we want to know on what kind of automations across these platforms would help you achieve your daily work better. We believe that simplicity empowers people to deliver more and better. So the CI connector is already available. Go to the Adobe Store, exchange.adobe.com, search for CI Hub, and download the CI Hub connector into your Adobe products. It follows all the standard Adobe installation rules. It's very simple. If you have created your CI Hub ID, you automatically get a 30-day free trial. Try it. Let us know what you think. If you want to purchase it then, it's a 1-year subscription. It's 19 euros per month per user, and it gives you all the connections in the product. There is no extra fee. If you want to connect to the Dropbox and to your DAM system, it's all the same price. No hidden fees attached to it. The Microsoft adapter, we hope it will be available in the Microsoft Office store by the end of June. The price will be lower because the functionality is a little bit reduced, but that's based on the availability of the API of Microsoft. So I really hope you like the smartest way to get your asset. We really put a lot of effort in it. We want to listen to what you think. We want to get your feedback. So please stay in contact with us. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you're missing. And most important, let us know what you don't like. You can expect that we will take it serious and we will listen and make it happen. I hope you enjoy the conference. I hope you stay safe and at home. I'm hoping you vote. And I really hope you to see you next year live at the CreativePro Week and Click. I'm sure we will be here. Thanks a lot and enjoy the conference. Bye-bye.